Good morning, my friends. I just recently sent out a video of a tour of the crypt of Santa Claus in Bari, but it was a very short video, although it was cool because of the sound of the ringing bells. And I wanted to do a quick trip wrap up. I do have one more tourist video that I have to edit together before sending it out to you. And I also have, of course, a number of music videos that I shot, which I will trickle out over the next couple months. But I wanted to say thank you. Thank you so much for all of your support. There is a saying, work like you don't need the money. And I have to say that working as a street performer with your support behind me is a really lovely experience, especially here in Naples. When I tell European buskers that I play in Naples, I always get this look somewhere between respect and fear almost, because you've got to be a little crazy to work here. Naples is intense and Neapolitans are crazy. Neapolitans are a lot. And it can be a little overwhelming. One reason I always save Naples when I do come here, I save it for the end of the tour, is because I need to have built up a thick busker skin. Because the unexpected not only can and will happen, but will happen frequently. So for example, yesterday, I played for a couple hours, a bit in the morning and a bit in the evening. And more events happened in those sets than have in the entire rest of the tour. You know, like I set up Thursday morning to play, and a shopkeeper asked me if I could move a couple feet down the road. Not a problem, no big deal. Stop the set, move the thing about 4 feet over, resume the set, get about 20 minutes into that set, and a panhandler comes up and sets up literally a foot from me. Because he wants the spot, you know, not like there aren't other spots, but he wants that one. And what am I gonna do? You know, so what am I gonna do? I let him have it. I left. I let him have the spot. I didn't let him have it, although there might have been some power fantasies going on in my brain. Anyway, and then I found another spot, which went great. I had a phenomenal set. Napoli has no shortage of places to play, which is one reason I'm always a little confused by how much competition there is over certain spots. Which brings me to the evening set, which I was about a little over half an hour into, and it was not going well. And although I was still somewhat frustrated, I have to say there was a little bit of an element of relief when a busker set up with an amp 10 feet away to blow me off the pitch, which succeeded because, again, what am I going to do? I'm also the stranger, and so, you know, I'm not gonna pee in the pool for the locals. It was just a little bit frustrating, and I found another spot, and that spot also didn't work. And then on my way walking down the street, I noticed that everyone was clumped around giant outdoor televisions watching a soccer match. So apparently there was a big game on, and that's why no one was making any money, or at least I wasn't. And it did kind of amuse me to know that the busker was likely a total jerk in order to win a bad pitch. But good luck to him. God love him. Anyway, so as I said when I started my Patreon, this was a place to do some behind the scenes sort of things. And this is what I mean, because this doesn't make it onto social media. But I just wanted to let you know that one of the things that I appreciate about being a busker is that after a busking tour, I tend to have a good thick skin. I have a really good attitude of improvisation and responding with a positive attitude and a flexible attitude to the unexpected. And it's one of the things that I love about busking, and one of the reasons that I can do it is because I have your support behind me. And so ultimately, I am not trying to pay for the entire trip through busking because I have your support. And I'm also in a pleasant position of the rest of the tour has gone well, and I've already met my financial objectives for the busking part of the tour. And so even if the answer is, just go home, which it hasn't been so far, knock on wood, fingers crossed. But it isn't an unacceptable outcome. Thank you again so much for all your support. My high-level patrons, your postcards are about to go out. I have saved it for the last minute because, well, that's how it works with me. But honestly, I haven't saved it for the last minute. What I've done is I've been doing a few at a time throughout the course of the tour. It's just now it's time that they're all together so that I can look at them, double check, make sure that everyone's going to get theirs, and I will drop them in the mail in about half an hour or so. Thank you again for everything. I super appreciate your support. I really, really am grateful, and I'm thankful to have you all behind me. Have a beautiful day. I hope the weekend treats you well. I will be moving from Naples to Rome on Saturday afternoon. It is my hope and intention to play a set in Rome, which I haven't done in years, even before Rome passed a restrictive busking law. I had stopped playing in Rome because Rome has its own set of frustrations, different than Naples, but I had stopped playing there and treated it just as a tourist destination for about the last 10 years or so. But every Sunday, they shut down the main drag, Via Fuori Imperiali, around all the Roman ruins. And it is a purely pedestrianized street. And I just really want to put on full Renaissance garb and go out there and play for it. I'm really excited by that prospect, and I really hope the weather holds up. Thank you again for everything. I make my way back to the United States, COVID test and everything permitting, on Monday. And then in 2 weeks, I will be at the Sherwood Forest Fair. Thank you so much for everything once again, and I hope the weekend treats you brilliantly. Take care.